to read a little bit from this Atlantic article that was really alarming to me. And I just wanted to get your take on it as somebody who worked in the national security realm. This is about Donald Trump not wanting to travel to a seminary, a cemetery called Marne. It is the resting place of 2,289 Americans who died during the Battle of Belleau Wood during World War I in 1918. 1,060 additional unknown soldiers are there, too. Trump rejected the idea of traveling there because he feared his hair would become disheveled in the rain, and because he did not believe it important to honor American war dead. According to 4 people with firsthand knowledge of the discussion that day, in a conversation with senior staff members on the morning of the scheduled visit, Trump said, "Why should I go to that cemetery? It's filled with losers." His niece, Mary Trump, has a book in which she talks about the fact that his father disparaged military service, that became very angry when the one Trump who's ever, I think, tried to do military service, the older brother, joined the National Guard, and the father became very, very, very angry. He's called George H.W. Bush a loser for being shot down during World War II. He disparaged General Kelly's son's sacrifice. Like, why would he do that? He didn't make any money being in the military. And said that during an event in which there would be military personnel, he didn't want any amputees to be there because, according to Trump, nobody wants to see that. Donald Trump's attitude toward the military and his disparagement of them, your thoughts on that?
It's heartbreaking. I have friends that serve in the military or spouses of folks in the military, and the amount of sacrifice that they go through on a daily basis, just to function and live as a family in the military. It's phenomenal what they do to sacrifice for us, to keep us safe. The idea that the commander-in-chief would care more about himself than the people that protect him day in and day out, that have allowed him to be successful in business. I'm failing to have the right words because it's just so heartbreaking.